Long ago, on the sacred peak of Mount Kailash, Lord Shiva lived peacefully with Goddess Parvati, Lord Ganesha, Lord Kartikeya, and their faithful companion, Nandi. Every day, the divine family spread love, wisdom, and protection throughout the world. One morning, the great sage Narada arrived at Mount Kailash, carrying a glowing golden lotus. He bowed before Lord Shiva and said, "Mahadev, this is the Lotus of Harmony. It blooms only where there is perfect love and unity. But if pride or anger enters a family, its petals will slowly fade." Lord Shiva smiled gently and accepted the lotus. Parvati placed it in the center of their home, where its golden petals filled Kailash with a heavenly fragrance. The next day, Lord Ganesha and Lord Kartikeya began discussing who should carry the lotus during the evening prayers. "I should carry it because I always worship first," Ganesha said politely. Kartikeya smiled and replied, "I travel across the universe protecting people. I should have the honor today." Neither brother was angry, but both believed they were right. As their discussion continued, the lotus lost one glowing petal. Narada quietly observed everything. Lord Shiva called both sons. "My children," he said calmly, "come with me." He led them to a beautiful lake surrounded by snow-covered mountains. He pointed toward the water. "What do you see, my reflection?" said Ganesha. "My reflection too," said Kartikeya. Lord Shiva picked up a small stone and dropped it into the lake. Ripples spread across the water, and both reflections disappeared. "When the mind is disturbed," Shiva explained, "even truth becomes difficult to see. A peaceful heart reflects wisdom clearly." Both brothers understood the lesson. Just then, dark clouds gathered over Kailash. A fierce snowstorm swept across the mountain. The animals living nearby became frightened. Birds couldn't fly. Baby deer were separated from their families. The icy winds became stronger every moment. Without wasting time, Shiva's family worked together. Parvati comforted the frightened animals. Lord Ganesha cleared blocked paths with his great strength. Lord Kartikeya flew through the storm on his peacock, rescuing birds trapped in the snow. Nandi carried the youngest animals to safety. Lord Shiva raised his trident and peacefully meditated. The mighty river Ganga, flowing from his matted hair, calmed the storm. Soon, the skies became clear again. When everyone returned home, they saw something wonderful. The Lotus of Harmony had not only regained its missing petal, it had blossomed into hundreds of golden flowers, spreading light across Mount Kailash. Narada smiled. "This was never a test of strength," he said. "It was a test of unity." Lord Shiva looked lovingly at his family. "When we stop thinking about ourselves and start helping one another, even the greatest storms cannot defeat us." Parvati nodded. "A family becomes truly strong when every member supports the others." Ganesha and Kartikeya smiled at each other. Together, they carried the Lotus of Harmony into the temple. That evening, the gods, sages, and heavenly beings gathered on Mount Kailash. Music filled the air, flowers rained from the heavens, and everyone celebrated the love and unity of Lord Shiva's family. From that day on, people remembered that the greatest blessing is not wealth or power, but a family united by love, respect, and selflessness.